What's up, guys? It's TheAireaidLord. This is a gaming update for January 10th, 2015, although it'll probably be the 11th when you're watching it. This is the first gaming update of 2015, and yeah, straight back into the new year, and I want to get off to a good start, at least on the channel front of things. I'll cover my bases here. But yeah, I basically just wanted to give you guys a general idea of what content you can expect to be coming up on the channel. In terms of, just different stuff. I know I covered some material in my last gaming update in December, and then I also, in my 4-year channel anniversary perspective, I also discussed things possibly long-term that I was thinking of doing, but I didn't actually have, like, a full idea of it. Over the holiday season, I've gamed a good bit, I guess, because I did get the Xbox One as a Christmas gift, and I pretty much, any gaming content, or probably like 90% of the gaming content I did this holiday season was Xbox One content, because, I didn't own the system previous, so having this new console, I kind of wanted to experiment. I'm thinking of potentially making an Xbox One impressions video. I'm not sure, how that'll work, but, I don't know, I'm just thinking of possibly making it, just because, I've used the device for a few weeks now, and there are some things that are just ticking me off about it. Just particularly, I don't have the Kinect for it, so the interface is a bit wonky and a bit frustrating to use. I know because the Kinect does not, it allows for easier use of the interface. And all of the tiles, Windows 8 on fucking Xbox is a bit hard to navigate. And, maybe that's why they wanted the Kinect bundled with the whole thing. But regardless, I have the console. I've been playing pretty much two games in particular, or three if you want to count the Halo 5 multiplayer beta. The other two I played is Dead Rising 3, which is a game that came out last year. I was interested in playing it, but it only came out for the Xbox One, and I didn't have it back, a year ago, so I was like, well, I guess I'm not playing that. The other game is obviously the Master Chief Collection, and you've seen a lot of footage from the Master Chief Collection already. I think really the only content... I've put out a few videos. The majority of the content I've put out for the Master Chief Collection has been my legendary walkthrough guide of the Halo 2 Anniversary campaign, which is my favorite Halo campaign of all time. It's notorious for being one of the hardest Halo campaigns in the entire series. Although after doing Halo 1's campaign on Legendary, I have to disagree. But Halo 2 is pretty freaking tough. But there are ways you can make it easier, and there are little tricks that I've learned over the years that I implement in this playthrough. And, it's not a flawless run. I do die. I try to jump cut some things. But for the most part, it's a pretty solid run, alright? It's not a speed run, but it's just to beat it. It's not a speed run, alright? If I was speed running it, I'd be doing glitches the whole fucking playthrough, but that's not what I did. So, yes, it's just a completionist guide. Okay, and I've been putting it up. The views have been iffy, and I was wondering this, and some people actually commented on my 4-year channel anniversary, video that I uploaded on New Year's Eve, and some people said that, oh, you should have done commentary and different stuff. Well, the reason I didn't do commentary is because it's a guide, and so I didn't know. I thought that the video was self-explanatory, and especially because of the jump cuts, unless it was like a voiceover, I just didn't know what I could add. Maybe I could be more specific about what to do, and that's a possibility, but I just didn't do it. It would have taken, extra work for me to make the video and then do I have to voice over the entire thing, which I haven't really done for any of my gameplay content. I never really do voice. That's something I've avoided, honestly, for the most part. Unless it's a topic that's completely separate from the video, which I have done recently, actually, I tend to stay away from that. Because it's just harder for me to be watching the game and talking about something I've already done. I know there are so many YouTubers who have found success in that avenue, but that's really not what I built my channel on. And I could go to it in the future, but for the Legendary walkthrough, I felt it was very self-explanatory, some of the jumps and tactics and glitches I was doing. So I didn't think it was necessary to have commentary. Plus, on my computer, I still have my co-op playthrough. I did a co-op heroic playthrough of Halo 2 Anniversary with my brothers, and they offered their commentary, and we played that game together. So I do have a playthrough with commentary of Halo 2 Anniversary. I know it might be a bit redundant to upload the exact same game just in co-op with split screen, but I'm still going to, probably in the middle of January at some point. You know, I'll give it some time. Once I finish this Legendary walkthrough guide, I will give it some time, then I'll upload that. So that's what I'm thinking in terms of the Master Chief Collection. I do have a couple of multiplayer gameplay vids on my channel. Like some stuff is from the Halo 5 beta. Some matches are from, you know, Halo 2 Anniversary, from Halo 3. It's all from the Master Chief Collection. I basically leave the Elgato open when I'm playing the multiplayer of the Halo stuff on the Master Chief Collection. And if I have a good match, like if I get like a really good run or I do really good, I have a good kill-death ratio, I'll usually upload it and or store it. Initially I'll store it on my computer as a video file. And then maybe if there's some downtime or I'm really busy with work in college, I can just throw the video up on my channel and say, oh, you know, I haven't put videos on the channel in a while. Why don't I just put this video up because I've had it saved? And again, that was what I did, and I explained this in my 4-year channel anniversary. That's what I did back, you know, pretty much my last semester, you know, this past fall, winter. That's pretty much what I did, you know, when I wasn't playing a lot of the big releases, when I was kind of late to the party, you know. Destiny and Far Cry 4 were the only 2 games that I kind of tried to play at launch, but even then I was really behind. I didn't even do a full playthrough of Destiny, you know. I mean, that game really didn't deserve it anyway, but... yeah, so I was behind, and obviously because my focus was more on college, where it should be, rather than the gaming stuff. But, you know, with this vacation I've had, I've been able to do creative stuff, and I'm glad that I've been able to do that. And I am saving some of that content on my computer, so you will see it residually over the course of January. You will see the content residually being released, you know, piece by piece. And my hope is that you know, enjoy what you see. You know, that's my hope. So, let's see, I will just go to my video manager quickly just to actually see what I've uploaded specifically that might be worth your viewing pleasures. Let's see, as I mentioned, I did the Matt is good at the games he plays, episode 2, which was on Christmas Eve, which was successful, pretty successful, 250 views. I always try to plug that series because it is the series that I love making the most, so I definitely encourage people to watch it. My Xbox One unboxing video got a good number of views, and I think that was because a lot of people got it as like a Christmas gift this year. Some people probably did hold off from last year when the Xbox was kind of overpriced, and now this year with the Xbox One having a huge price drop because, you know, they wanted to compete with the PS4, I think some people waited, and now, you know, more kids and families and adults and people are buying it, so they probably saw my video in the queue. So the video did pretty well. I just did it unboxing because I did it for the PlayStation 4, so I felt I could. And then really the only other content I've had is you know, Master Chief Collection walkthrough. I did make a unique video which I was interested just for the hell of it to make. What was it? The top 5 changes in Halo 5, which got just about 300 views, which was pretty good. Again, I don't always like to talk in terms of views, but that, to me, tells me if people are enjoying the content. You know, I don't want to, especially with how busy I am nowadays, I don't want to make a video and have no one really care about it. I would rather upload something that people want to see. You know, that's at this rate, that's what I want to do for the channel. I feel that will be better for people. You know, I want it, if I'm going to make something, why not make something that people want to watch? That's just how I look at it. So yeah, the top 5 changes in Halo 5 Guardians, I basically have 2 clips of me doing, like 2 clips of me doing really, really well in 2 matches of Halo. One was Halo 2, I think they were both Halo 2 Anniversary multiplayer matches. And then I commentate over it, and I talk about things that I wish or want to be in Halo 5. And yeah, it got some discussion, people talking about Halo, which I love because, you know, Halo is, you know, one of my favorite multiplayer series. I love it to death. I was really competitive with Halo 3. I've said this story a couple times, but yeah, Halo 3 is, Halo 3, But Halo 2 and Halo 3 combined, those are the games I love. I love their multiplayer the most. They're my favorite multiplayer games. I love to do ranked and stuff. You know, just like some people, some of my friends like to do ranked Street Fighter. That's their niche. My niche is the Halo stuff. That's the stuff I fall back to when I want to just chill and kind of get some competitive edge. Even if I am raging a little bit, but that's always par for the course. So yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest. I mean, even with my vacation, I wasn't uploading an insane amount of stuff. But again, another new thing that I've been trying to do with the channel is I don't want to upload like a massive amount of videos, you know. Something that I did in 2012 and part of 2013, and, you know, not really at all in 2014, because I kind of changed that in 2014, but back in 2012, 2013, I uploaded massive amounts of videos. Like, I was uploading like 10, 15 videos a night. Like, it was just, I was bulk uploading videos. And it was because I was doing playthroughs of all these different games, and I just had the mentality of just, you know, flooding people's subscription boxes with this content. But now I feel that's not the approach. No one's going to really watch all those videos that I upload. Okay, that's number one. And number two, like, I want to kind of narrow the focus of my content. I want to put up only a couple of really good videos that people will view and people will enjoy on my channel. That's my focus. I think, you know, that yields back to my focus, you know, being more on college, and that helps me only having a few videos to put up, but they're the ones that I want people to watch. That's where I want the traffic to go. So, yeah. In terms of stuff that's saved on my channel as of now, I have been playing Dead Rising 3, as I mentioned, and I have gameplay of it. It's not going to be a playthrough as much as I was considering it. It's, you know, not going to be a playthrough. I have a couple of random videos of me just fighting off some bosses and bikers and just some crazy stuff. I've been really enjoying the game. I think it's very well done. It's very, very fun. I wasn't really a big fan of Dead Rising 1 and 2. I never really invested much time, if any, into the games. I think I bought Dead Rising 1, but then I traded it in. I don't know. I think I didn't like it for whatever reason, but Dead Rising 3, I'm absolutely loving it. I'm just about halfway through the game, and I have got lots of crafted weapons, and I've got some cool stuff. So I definitely, encourage you, whenever I get a chance to actually upload that footage, you know, I'll put it up, and you guys can watch it. Let's see, what else? Actually, instead of going to my video manager, I should probably go to my folder on my computer where I have all of my videos. I also did, well, I don't know if people will want to see this, but I did a walkthrough for Halo 3's campaign on Legendary, just like I've been doing Halo 2's. Not sure if people are going to be burnt out and not want to watch it, but I have it on my computer in case people do. If you want, in the comments, let me know. You want to see it or do you not want to see it? I mean, I could upload it maybe in February or something. I don't know. I'll keep it, consider it, and if there's time, then I'll put it up, you know. Let's see, what else? Well, I guess I should mention, some of the stuff I've been doing over these immediate days, these past couple of days, because I went on a trip a few days ago, and, you know, I flew out to see family, so I wasn't really around on the channel, but when I got back, I was talking to some people that have been on the channel before. You guys may know these people, or actually it was one person in particular, Mr. P-Dog. I talked about him many, many, many times on the channel in the past. I'm sure my longtime viewers and different people will remember him. It wasn't yesterday, it was the day before. We actually did some GTA 5 and Modern Warfare 2 co-op gameplay. Now, I know you're probably like, wait a minute, those are the two most random games ever to do co-op. Well, true, but we were just screwing around. It's actually been a while since we've chatted. He started college this past year. Fall of 2014 was his first semester of college, and he actually didn't have a chance to bring his Xbox or computer to do gameplay, so he wasn't uploading any videos and he wasn't playing games at all. So I wasn't really, other than Twitter, I wasn't in contact with him, you know, doing stuff or just chatting in general. So over the winter break, I actually have had the chance to do some gameplay with him. Most of it's been offline, but I did have a chance the other day to record some of it, and I do have some of it saved on my computer. Some of the stuff we do is just like glitches, like we drove off of Mount Chiliad and we're just tumbling down. Like it's just funny gameplay, just montagey stuff. And the Modern Warfare 2 stuff is just, I don't think there was commentary with that video, but it's just us playing and pretty much raging at it because Modern Warfare 2 is just as lovely as it always has been since it was released. And yeah, so it's just some funny gameplay. There were some funny moments in it. I figured recording it would be, it would be fine. And at first, I wasn't intending on recording it because I just wanted to hang out with my friend and just catch up with someone who I hadn't talked to in a while. But when we were doing kind of like it was because the stuff we were doing, like I was generally like laughing my ass off at some of the stuff that we were doing, and so I was like, you know what, this would be fun to throw up on the channel. So that is saved, and that will be coming again sometime in January. I don't have like a time frame, especially with me. I go back to college, just to give you guys perspective. By the time you're watching this video, I'm probably already back. Alright? So next week is when I start my classes up again. So I'm back to the grindstone, so whenever I get a chance to upload stuff is whenever, it's going to be back to that kind of stuff. I don't know if I'll make another gaming update. I probably will. Maybe in February I'll make another gaming update because The Walking Dead will be returning in less than a month, if you can believe it. The Walking Dead will be returning with the second half of Season 5, and I'm super pumped. I love that frickin' TV show. I love it. It's amazing. And I will be resuming my vlogs with Jack, just like we did the first half of Season 5. We're going to be resuming our vlogs for Walking Dead, and those will be coming out every Sunday night. Starting February 8th, when The Walking Dead starts, every Sunday at about 10 o'clock, because I'm on the East Coast, so they air Eastern Standard Time. So they air at 9 o'clock, and then once we're done watching the episode from 9 to 10, then we do our review. In addition, I will say this as a long-term thing, and then I'll wrap up the video after. I know it's getting a bit long, but there is another TV show that Jack and I want to review. It's called Better Call Saul. It is a spin-off series to a TV show series known as Breaking Bad, which I'm sure many people know of. It is a very successful show that many people have binge-watched, myself included. I binge-watched it last summer 2014, I binge-watched it. And because my roommate Jack, a whole bunch of people were telling me to do it. They said the series was amazing. I had never watched it. I blew through it, seasons 1 to 5, the whole thing, and I was impressed. It was just as good as everyone was saying it was, and it was phenomenal. I loved it. So, with Better Call Saul coming out, I figured that Jack and I could also do reviews for that. And Better Call Saul, fortunately, or unfortunately, the first episode airs right after The Walking Dead, which is kind of a bummer because we'll either have to do our review super quick or have to wait until after Better Call Saul to do the review. Okay? But after that, Better Call Saul, it airs, I think, Mondays, like Mondays at 9 or Mondays at 10, so it's different now. So it's going to have like a Sunday schedule for like 1 week, and then it's going to be Mondays every week. So Sundays Walking Dead, Mondays Better Call Saul. The reason I'm bringing this up is because, yes, it's another series that I'm intending to review on my YouTube channel in terms of TV. The other thing is that there's somebody else who potentially, I don't know this for 100% fact, I have talked with the individual. P-Dog is actually interested in doing reviews with us for Better Call Saul. Now, there's a few issues with this, which I obviously knew going into the whole thing when I was discussing these details with him. He lives in the UK, or he's going to college in the UK, so the time zones are different. And not only that, I don't know for a fact that the episode airs in the UK at the same time that it does in the US. it'll probably be available online after, but I don't know, like, the TV schedule for it. I can't confirm that. So, in terms of us doing a review, I'm not sure how hard it will be, because I'm technically coordinating 2 other people, 3 people total. Now, it's easy for Jack and I to do it because I live with him. Like, he's my roommate with all my other friends, so it's simple for me to do that. But with P-Dog, he's living in, at another college in another country entirely across, hours of time frame. So it's not necessarily the easiest thing for me to coordinate that. It's been tough in the past for me to coordinate content, for my channel with him, and I think the same is being held true for this circumstance. So, I'm not sure if I will end up doing it. I'll have to talk to both Jack and P-Dog as the weeks go on and as we get closer to Better Call Saul's airing. We'll have to see. One of the reasons he wants to do it with us is because he's actually been watching Breaking Bad over these past couple of weeks. While he's been on winter break, he's actually been watching Breaking Bad on Netflix. I think he's at like season 3 or 4, he told me yesterday. So, yeah, he's probably going to be finished with Breaking Bad by the time Better Call Saul comes out, and he'll be ready to kind of jump into that series and watch it. And I figured since we're both watching it as new viewers to the series, why not, give our take on it? And I thought that would be something cool to do, something else, new content and cool gameplay for the channel, and it's easy enough for me to do because it's just us talking about something. So, a TV show in this case. So that's it. Thank you guys, and as usual, I usually say this at the end of my videos, if you would like to see some type of content on my channel, something interesting that you think I should do, don't be afraid to comment on the video and let me know what you think I should do with the channel, because I'm always looking for suggestions. Again, you guys, the viewers, you're the people who drive this channel. I wouldn't be doing this if people didn't watch, because again, like I said, I'm very busy nowadays, and I do this because A, I like to do it, and B, I know that there's people out there who enjoy it, whether they're from this community or they're from this thing or this playthrough that I did. Wherever you're from, I honestly enjoy the feedback that you give me, and it helps me to make better content in the future. So, yes, that is what every YouTuber probably says at some point to their fans. But yeah, it's true. It's honestly true. I wouldn't be saying it if it wasn't. So, alright guys, that is it. Oh, my voice is killing me as usual after fucking going over in 22 minutes. It's not nearly as long as my 29-minute gaming updates, but it's still fucking long. So, anyway, we're done. Thank you. Thank you for sticking in there if you have stuck in there for this long, and I will see you at some point in the future. Thanks.